Good morning, Marblehead. Today we're talking with Ralph. Ralph, thank you for coming on the show with us.
Thanks so much for having me, Robin.
So I have a question. How was life like on the island?
Well, at night it was very cold, but then in the daytime it was very hot. And as time went on, and we spent more time there, people got really crazy.
So I have a question. Did you partake in this craziness, or did you look down on it?
I think I was definitely looking down on it, because I find myself to be very mature and adult-like, and everything pretty much went to shit.
Okay, well then, thank you for coming on the show with us. I hope you learned a lot from this experience. Stay tuned for the next scene.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much for having me.
And we're back this morning with Jack. Jack, how are you today?
I'm very well. Thank you for having me on today.
So, as you've been made aware, we interviewed Ralph before this. How do you feel about Ralph?
Well, I don't really mind that you gave him the airtime that you did, but what I do mind is that you let him go on first. He does not deserve to go first. He was the worst leader while we were on the island. He even let Simon die.
So we heard about your opinions of Ralph while on the island, but did you know Ralph before you crashed the plane?
I did not know him before we crashed, but oh my god, was he horrible on the island. He tried to be the boss of all of us. He tried to make us do all the stuff that we didn't want to do. He was a whining baby. So I left and made my own guild of trained hunters.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you guys had some conflict, but I hope that you two eventually work it out. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me so much. I'll hopefully see you later.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Now we have a surprise for you. Ralph and Jack will be on together.
What?
And by fellow islanders, Jack and Ralph. So they didn't really get along on the island, so I think it would be interesting to hear what they have to say. How are you guys today?
Well, I was good until I saw this diaper baby on set.
I am not a diaper baby, you cotton-headed ninny-muggin.
Okay. Boys, calm down. So, Jack, as far as I can tell, you left with your own little group, and you left Ralph's group. Why did you do that?
I did that because he is a terrible leader. All he cared about was a fire and shelters. What we really needed was food for survival. Food is the most important part about surviving in order to fuel our bodies. So I left with my hunters so we could get food.
Okay, Jack, I understand what you did on the survival basis, but Ralph, do you have anything to say to that or any other reasoning why you didn't go with him?
Yes, I do. I realized that Jack had a good point about hunting and we need food. But really, though, the main goal was to get off the dang island. So we need a fire to signal the ship, which he left, and so we didn't get picked up. Then, on the shelters, we need a shelter to survive from the treacherous climate.
Okay, Jack, do you have anything to respond to that?
I will finish what I started on the island!
Welcome back, everybody. We have just heard from Jack and Ralph, and now we have fellow islander Simon on with us. Simon, how are you doing?
Well, I was doing okay until a few minutes ago. I promised myself I wouldn't cry, but now I don't.
Are you okay? Do you need a tissue box?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Do you need a moment to compose yourself? Or are you okay?
No, I'm fine. Thank you. Continue. I'm just so sad because the people I call my friends on the island didn't recognize me and killed me.
So you said they killed you. Why did they kill you and how?
Well, I don't know. I was walking on the beach at night and all of a sudden out of nowhere they just started stabbing me. Keep going.
So we interviewed two other people on the island, Jack and Ralph. What were your opinions of Jack?
Well, I didn't really know Jack very well, and I mean, I heard from the little ones about him, but I don't know. And then Ralph, I liked him a lot. He helped me. He was really nice to me.
So, you heard two stories from Jack and Ralph. Whose was more accurate, in your opinion?
Well, I definitely think that they both had some pretty good points, but I don't know. I really love Ralph. Really love Ralph, and I really love Ralph. He took care of me when no one else would, and he was really nice to me.
So what would you say about Jack's relationship with Ralph? We've heard their side of the story. What's yours? Watching from afar.
Well, I don't know. They kind of biggered like my parents. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like they could have been nicer to each other and got along because we were all trying to get off the island and go back to our families.
Do you need a moment to compose yourself, or are you okay to go on?
I'm still good. I'm good. Continue.
Okay. Do you remember any last thoughts before you were killed?
Well, I was mainly confused, and especially when I went in the water. I didn't really know what it was. I thought it was just getting really cold. But then, when I realized it was in the water, I was getting really sad because I realized I was never gonna get to say I love you to my mom.
Thank you for coming on the show with us. I know it's a traumatic experience to live through that again.
Thank you for
But
having
thank you for telling us that. Do you have any last words to say?
God bless America.
He tried to be the boss of us all. He was whining like a little baby. He tried to make us do all this stuff. So I left and I started my own guild of trained warrior.
Computer. Jack, do you have any response to what he's saying?
Well, yes, I do. I will fit. Wait, that's not correct. I don't feel like that.
That is correct.
Wait, really?
Yeah.